Well, it's mostly to honor all U.S. military veterans that have served in all the wars.
Okay. 1 second. The next question. When did you serve in the military?
I served in the military after graduating high school. I went in June the 28th, 1956, and stayed for 33 and a half years, and retired in December of 1989.
Next question. What branch were you?
I was in the United States Air Force, and I graduated, as soon as I graduated, I joined the Air Force.
Next question. What were your duties?
Well, mainly I trained as an aircraft mechanic, and I started out on heavy bombers, that's B-52, capable of carrying nuclear weapons.
Next question. And in what countries did you serve?
I served in Japan, in Korea, Panama Canal Zone, and Norway.
Jeez. So where were you stationed for most of your military career?
Well, after 4 years in the Air Force, I joined the Kentucky Air National Guard as a full-time employee and was there from September 1960 until I retired in 1989.
What veteran programs do you now participate in?
Well, mainly the VFW, which is Veterans of Foreign Wars. So since I was in during the Vietnam era, I was a veteran of a foreign war.
7. Let's see.
Let me continue with that a little bit, if I might. Veterans Day Memorial Service is something I participate in. I'm on the committee that gets us together on November the 11th every year at 11 o'clock in the morning. That's when we celebrate Armed Forces Day. And the next I present awards to ROTC in the local high school. And I sit in the junior ROTC program. I give out awards at that time as well. And I represent the VFW in any way that I can.
Number 8. What is November 11th an important date for veterans and all United States citizens?
That date is set aside, Ellie, November 11th, as I said. It's 11/11 and it's 11 a.m. in the morning. That was set aside many, many years before you were born to symbolize or celebrate the time when all veterans of all foreign wars that were in the United States are celebrated.
9. What was your favorite airplane to work on?
Well, probably my favorite airplane is the first airplane that I ever worked on. That was an 8-engine jet bomber capable of carrying nuclear weapons, and it was called a B-52. So that's probably my favorite.
10. Have you ever been on a jungle survival training program?
Yes, I was on a jungle survival program when I was stationed in Panama Canal Zone. It was a volunteer program as far as my status was concerned. We spent 2 days in a classroom learning how to live off the land, if you will. We were able to have safe drinking water by additives that we put in it. We were told what animals were safe to eat, those that weren't, herbs and roots that were safe to eat, and those that were not. So I spent 3 days in the jungle after the 2 days of their classroom work surviving. I had a compass, and I had a canteen of water, and I had to make it on my own for 3 days.
the end.
Yeah, this is the end.